The importance of stretching exercises as part of your horse's rehabilitation really can't be underestimated. They help to lengthen shortened muscle fibres and increase joint mobility. The Hindlimb Protraction stretch brings your horse's leg forwards underneath his body. To perform the stretch, pick his foot up and then, after interlocking your fingers behind his fetlock joint, gradually bring his leg forwards, keeping the hoof low to the ground until you feel the end point, which is the start of a resistance feel. The Hindlimb Retraction stretch brings your horse's leg out behind his body. To perform this stretch, pick the foot up and then gradually start to bring the leg out backwards. Once you get towards the extent of the distance your horse can move his leg, apply a small amount of pressure to the hock joint just to encourage a bit of extra stretch. Be very careful when performing this stretch that you keep the leg in line with the horse's body. The Hindlimb Abduction stretch brings your horse's leg up and outwards away from his body. To perform this stretch, pick his foot up and then flex the hock and the stifle by bringing his leg further forwards underneath his body. Then, supporting the fetlock and by bringing your hand round to the inside of the hock joint, gradually bring his leg upwards and out and away from his body. The Hindlimb Adduction stretch brings your horse's leg up and under his body. To perform this stretch, pick the foot up and then gradually bring it forwards underneath his body so that both the stifle and the hock are flexed. Then, supporting the fetlock and applying pressure to the hock, push the leg slowly and gradually underneath your horse's body. While stretching is really important, there are certain times in your horse's injury repair cycle where you don't want to be stretching, and there are certain conditions as well where stretching would be contraindicated. So do only stretch on your physio's advice and to the schedule that they give you to work to. When you're stretching, it's really important to think of your and your horse's safety. Always adopt a comfortable stance and try to keep your back as straight as possible. Make sure your horse is untied, as he may need to move his head and neck in order to counterbalance the stretch that you're performing. Make sure that you're not moving his leg and putting yourself into an awkward position, such as being pinned against a fence or a stable wall. If you're in any doubt whatsoever, do just ask.